We are going to go through the process of setting up your first Twitter account and getting it organized and ready to use. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to twitter.com. Once you have gone there, you're going to want to go to the new to Twitter sign up section. We're going to go ahead and put in your full name. Now this will not be your Twitter handle. We'll come to that in just a minute. You're going to type in an email address that you want to be your contact, whether you get verifications from there, reset passwords. Anytime Twitter is going to contact you, that'll be the email that it goes to. And then you'll want to go ahead and set up a secure password. So once you have done that, you're going to want to click on Sign Up for Twitter. It'll take just a second to kind of get to our next screen. So you can go through and make sure all this information is correct. We can see that we have green checks everywhere, so we are good to go. And then you can see you choose your username, and this is what we call your Twitter handle. So you can go ahead and make that something creative, or you can make it something rather simple, and it will show you whether it is available or not. You have a couple other options as you see here. You can always keep yourself signed in to Twitter on this computer if you're going to use it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck since I have a separate Twitter account. And then you can tailor Twitter based on your current web searches. Now you can choose to leave that on or off. That's really up to you. After that, you'll want to go ahead and read through all of the terms of service. Go through all of that, and once you have read through that and you are ready to go, you're going to want to go ahead and click on Create My Account. And your new Twitter account will be created. Now Twitter wants you to do a few things first, and it wants you to go ahead and get some people who you are going to follow right away. Now I'm going to tell you to go ahead and click Next, and as I always tell people, just go ahead and click on 5 people. I don't care who they are. You can just go ahead and click on the first 5 people you see, because you may not know who to follow yet on Twitter, but you have to go through this process before you can really get into your account. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. It's going to want me to follow 5 more people, but now it's going to give this to me in terms of a category. So I'm just going to choose a category here, and I'm just going to go ahead and choose 5 more people. And then once I'm done, I'm going to click Next. Now, it wants me to try 5 more, but in this case, it wants me to give Twitter access to my email, whether it be my Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, or AOL. Now, if you do not want to do this, you can simply just click on the skip button, which I'm going to go ahead and do. So now we are totally ready to go and to set up your profile. When you're setting up your bio, you want to have it be something that's descriptive, so someone can read this and understand what you do. So if you are a teacher, or you are a trainer, you might have some interests. So for my case, I'm going to put technology. You can upload a picture now, or you can upload one later. Does not matter which. But when you are all finished, go ahead and click Done. And so now Twitter is going to go ahead and take a second to get your account all set up for you. So you can see you have not tweeted. You have 10 followers, or you're following 10 people, and you have 1 follower. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to click on my following area. And remember how I told you before we just went ahead and followed a bunch of people? Now we're actually going to go through and unfollow them. We're basically just doing this because Twitter made us follow some people at the beginning. And some of you may not know who to follow yet at all. So in this way, we kind of start from scratch. So I've unfollowed everybody. So now when I go back to the top, you can see that my following is at 0. And now we're ready to start searching and finding people to follow on Twitter. And we will cover that in our next video. So your Twitter account is totally set up and you are ready to go.